Hi, good day. This is Miss LM and we're back again for another math video, and today we're going to talk about finding the slope of a line using its equation. So this is just the continuation of our lesson about finding the slope. For now, gagamitin natin ay yung kanyang equation. At ano nga ba ang equation ng isang slope of a line? So meron po tayong tinatawag na slope-intercept form, and it is written in this manner. Y is equals to mx plus b. Ang ating y ay nasa left side of the equation, and we have m times x plus b. M is a numerical coefficient, and yan po yung ating magiging slope. Yung numerical coefficient po ng x, yun po yung ating slope. Then yung b po, ang tawag natin dyan ay y-intercept, pero magfo-focus po muna tayo dun sa m na numerical coefficient ni x kapag naka-slope-intercept form. Now, let's have some examples. Example number 1. Y is equals to x plus 4. This equation is written in slope-intercept form. Now, what is the numerical coefficient of x? So, ano nga ba yung numerical coefficient ng x sa form na ito? So, that will be our slope, and the answer is positive 1. Okay? Meron tayong invisible 1 dyan, tandaan. Next, number 2, we have y is equals to 3x plus 5. Y is equal to 3x plus 5. Again, written siya into slope-intercept form dahil yung y natin nasa left side, yung ating x nandito sa right side, and meron tayong constant. Now, what will be the slope? Ang slope po natin ay yung kasama or katabi ng ating x variable, the numerical coefficient of x variable. What will be our slope? That is positive 3. Okay? Number 3, y is equals to negative 2/3 x minus 5. Y is equals to negative 2/3 x minus 5. So, alin po ulit ang magiging slope natin kapag ito ang ating equation? The numerical coefficient of x is negative 2/3. Negative 2/3 is the slope of this equation. And again, itong mga equation na to ay ang equation ng mga line. And since meron tayong positive slope, we all know that line here will be upward from left to right. Positive slope ulit, upward from left to right then, and yung negative slope, downward siya from left to right. Okay? Another example, number 4, we have y is equals to negative 5x minus 4. Written siya in slope-intercept form, and the slope will be the numerical coefficient of our x. Ano ngayon ang numerical coefficient ng ating x dito? We have negative 5. For our example number 5, we have y is equals to 1/3 x plus 3 over 5. Written in slope-intercept form, that is why we can easily determine our slope. And that is the numerical coefficient of our x, at yun po ay m is equals to 1/3. Then we have example number 6. We have here 4x plus 2y is equals to 8. And we consider 4 as a slope even if the form is not yet in slope-intercept form. So, hindi po pwede. Dahil ito ay naka-standard form pa, kailangan pa po natin siyang i-rewrite into slope-intercept form. So, ano nga ba yung standard form? Standard form of a line is written in this form. Ax plus by is equals to c. So, yung a natin and b ay yung ating numerical coefficients ng x and y. Then, c is the constant. Now, we have to rewrite it into slope-intercept form. By performing the different property of equality, so makaka-arrive naman po tayo dun sa ating slope-intercept form. So, kailangan si y ay matira sa left side, kaya si ax, we have to get its additive inverse and add it on both sides of the equation. So, what is additive inverse of ax? That is negative ax. If we add negative ax on both sides, this will be the result. Then, from here, we have to rewrite it again. We have by is equals to negative ax plus c. So, kung napansin nyo po, medyo katulad na siya kasi we have here y nasa left side, yung ating x ay yung ating unang term on the right side, and then we have the c as constant. And huwag kalimutan na ang sign ng ating ax dito ay negative, kaya po yan ay may negative sign din dyan. Then, kailangan matira is positive y dito sa ating left side. So, divide both sides by our numerical coefficient of y. So, as of now, we have b. So, divide both sides by b. The resulting equation will be y is equals to negative ax over b plus c over b. Again, the resulting equation will be y is equals to negative ax over b plus c over b. And ito po ang katumbas ng ating slope-intercept form. Okay? So, yung 4x plus 2y is equals to 8, pwede nating i-write into slope-intercept form para makuha natin yung ating slope. Dito pa natin magagamit yung numerical coefficient ng ating x. But also, pwede naman nating kunin lamang yung ating important part of the equation para mabuo yung slope. Alin po ba yon? Kung mapapansin nyo po dito sa equation, ang makukuha natin as slope is the numerical coefficient of x, di po ba? And that is negative a over b. So the slope, in this case, kapag standard form, is written as negative a over b. Hanapin lang natin si a, hanapin lang natin si b, i-form natin siya as a all over b, and then wag kalimutan na may negative symbol tayo. Then we also have, again, ito pong ating C over B, siya po yung ating y-intercept. So, meron tayo ngayon dalawang option. Ano po? Una, pwede nating i-rewrite ito hanggang maka-arrive tayo sa form na slope-intercept na. Or, kunin natin yung ating A as numerical coefficient of X in the standard form and all over siya sa ating numerical coefficient of our Y in the standard form, then wag natin kalimutan si negative. So, pwede namang ito na lang yung ating gamitin. So, try muna natin i-rewrite itong ating number 6. 4x plus 2y is equals to 8. Okay? 4x plus 2y is equals to 8. Then, yung ating y kailangan matira sa ating left side of the equation. Now, we have to get the additive inverse of positive 4x and that is negative 4x. Okay? Nasa kabilang side na siya na equation. Now, we have to rewrite it again para katulad na siya halos ng ating slope-intercept form. And again, kailangan po ay y lamang dito sa left side. So, we have to divide both sides by positive 2 para ma-eliminate natin, para ma-cancel natin yung kasama ng ating y. So, matitira na lang po dyan is y equals negative 2x. Bakit naging negative 2x? Kasi negative 4x divided by positive 2 is negative 2x and 8 divided by 2 is positive 4. Now, malinaw na kung alin ang magiging slope natin. Ano po? From the standard form to slope-intercept form, makikita na natin ngayon yung numerical coefficient ng ating x in the slope-intercept form. At yun po ay yung negative 2. That is why the slope of this equation, even though it is written in the standard form, nakuha pa rin natin and that is negative 2. Now, let us apply the other method. Ano nga ba yung other method? Kukunin lang natin si A and si B ng ating standard form. Then, do not forget to put the negative sign in front. That will be the slope for our equation even though it is written in standard form. Kumbaga, hindi na natin kailangang magre-write totally into slope-intercept form. Kunin lang natin si A and then kunin natin si B and then i-form natin siya ng ganito. Alin nga ba ang A dito sa ating standard form? So, we have positive 4. At alin yung B in our standard form, that is positive 2. So, yun yung kukunin natin. Magkakaroon tayo ng 4 over 2. And then, wag kakalimutan yung ating negative symbol. That is why, ang nakuha nating slope is negative 2 din. Mas pinaikli lang po ito na method on how to find the slope even though we did not rewrite it into slope-intercept form. Okay? So, try po ulit natin yan. Number 7, we have here x minus 3y is equals to 3. Again, it is written in the standard form and meron tayong dalawang method on how we can find the slope in this equation. Una, kailangan natin or pwede tayong magre-write into slope-intercept form para makita natin kung ano ang magiging numerical coefficient ng x. Or, kunin na lang natin yung important part ng ating standard form para ma-form natin yung slope of this equation. So, pwede po kahit alin sa dalawa. And let's start with rewriting it into slope-intercept form. So, we need the additive inverse of positive x and that is negative x. Add on both sides the additive inverse and that is negative x. Kaya po, nawala na siya dito sa ating left side at nalipat na siya dito sa ating right side. Now, i-rewrite po ulit natin siya wherein yung unang term sa ating right side na equation ay si negative x. So, ayan na po. Negative 3y is equals to negative x plus 3. Then, dahil nga kailangan natin ay y lamang dito sa ating left side, divide both sides by negative 3. So, divide natin sila. Makakancel siya dito, matitira na lang ay y. Dito po, negative x all over negative 3 ang magiging result. Then, positive 3 divided by negative 3, the answer is negative 1. I-rewrite pa ulit natin siya ng isa pa. Ano po? Kasi meron tayong negative all over negative. And ano ba yung numerical coefficient dito ni x? Negative 1, di po ba? Negative 1 x over negative 3. So, i-rewrite natin siya as positive 1/3 x minus 1. Dahil na-rewrite na natin siya into slope-intercept form, malinaw na ngayon sa atin kung alin ang magiging slope. That is the numerical coefficient of x in the slope-intercept form. And yun po ay yung 1/3. So, the slope of this line is 1/3. By rewriting it into slope-intercept form, nakuha natin yung ating slope. Pero, pwede nating paikliin yan. Ano po? Paano po ulit yon? Sundan lang natin itong form na ito, negative a all over b. A is the numerical coefficient of our x in the standard form, and b is the numerical coefficient of y in the standard form. So, ano nga ba yung numerical coefficient ni A? Meron tayo ditong invisible 1, so that is positive 1. And then, yung 3 natin, dahil minus symbol yan, at pag nag-apply tayo ng keep change, magiging negative na yung 3 natin. So, meron tayong 1, positive 1, and negative 3. Kaya magkakaroon po tayo ng positive 1 all over negative 3. Ano po? Positive 1 and negative 3. And dahil nga po yung form natin ng slope dito ay may negative talaga dun sa unahan, kaya po nandun pa rin siya. Ano po? Hindi siya pwedeng mawala. Negative ng 1 over negative 3 is positive 1/3. At pareho lang po ang naging result. Ano po? Dito ang nagre-write tayo, and then dito po hindi tayo nagre-write. Kinuha lang natin yung na magiging result ay yung slope. Okay, let's have another example. Example number 8, we have negative 7x plus 2y is equals to 14. And again, this is written in the standard form. Now, itry naman natin na unahin yung second method natin na hindi tayo magre-rewrite. Kukunin lang natin si negative ng a over b para makuha si slope. Alin po ang ating a? So, that is negative 7. So, yun yung ilalagay natin sa numerator, negative 7. At alin ang ating b? That is positive 2. So, ang magiging result niya, negative of negative 7 over 2. Negative times negative, that is positive. So, the resulting slope for this equation is positive 7 over 2. Ganyan po kasimple itong another method natin na ito. Try naman natin siyang i-write into slope-intercept form para ma-check na rin ano po kung tama nga ba ang naging result kapag ito lang ang ating kukuhan. What is the additive inverse of negative 7x? That is positive 7x. So, inad natin on both sides para mailipat si positive 7x sa kabilang side. Then, i-rewrite naman ulit natin siya ng isa pa na yung ating x ay nasa first term ng nandito sa right side ng equation. From here, we have to divide both sides by positive 2. Matitira po dito sa left side ay y na lang. Then, magkakaroon tayo ng 7x over 2. And then, 14 divided by 2 is 7. That is why the resulting equation or the slope-intercept form of this standard form is y is equals to 7 over 2x plus 7. And ang kukunin lang po natin dito as slope is yung numerical coefficient ng x, and that is 7 over 2. Kaya po, pareho lang po yung naging result. Ano po? Ito, nagre-write tayo into slope-intercept form, pero itong kabila ay hindi tayo nagre-write at kinuha lang natin yung makakapag-form ng slope. So, pili na kayo, alin ba ang mas madali? Kung slope din lang naman po ang tinatanong, pwede pong ito na lang isang method na ito ang ating gamitin. Ano po? Wag lang kayong magkakamali dun sa negative na nasa equation na talaga. And kapag meron tayong negative dun sa nakuha nating numerical coefficients ng x at saka ng y. Another example, example number 9. We have here 1/2 x plus 3 over 2y is equals to 7 over 2. So we don't have to worry about this because this is just a rational algebraic expression or equation. And nakapag-solve na tayo ng ganito na rational expression or equation noon pong problem solving natin sa rational algebraic expressions. What we're going to do para maalis yung ating denominator is to multiply the whole equation by the LCD. And since lahat naman po yan ay po yung nasa denominator, multiply po natin on both sides by positive 2. So, 1/2 x times 2, that will be 1. And then, 3 over 2y times 2, matitira na lang po ay 3y. Then on the right side, 7 over 2 multiplied by 2, makakancel po natin yon. Then, magiging result na lang po is positive 7. So from here, we can start adding the additive inverse of x. So ano ang additive inverse of positive x? That is negative x. Then, rewrite ulit natin wherein yung ating x ay nasa first term dito sa ating right side na equation. Then, dahil y yung kailangan natin dito sa left side, magdi-divide tayo dyan ng 3. At dahil magdi-divide tayo ng 3 sa left side, magdi-divide din tayo ng 3 on the right side. So, makakancel na po yan dito sa ating left side. So, dito naman po sa right side, magkakaroon tayo ng negative x all over 3 plus 7 over 3. Hindi po natin kailangan gawing decimal itong ating mga result. Okay? Fraction po ang kailangan natin. So, in this case, meron tayong negative x over 3 at yan po ay equal sa negative 1 over 3x. Okay? Negative 1 over 3x plus 7 over 3. And ngayon, alin po yung numerical coefficient ng x? Yun po yung slope natin and that is negative 1/3. Okay? Ang slope daw po ng ating equation na ito ay negative 1/3. Magagamit pa ba natin yung method natin na mas madali in this type of standard form? Syempre naman po. Ano po? We have negative a over b. And alin po yung ating a? That is positive 1/2. And alin po yung ating b? Positive 3 over 2. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng negative of 1/2 all over 3 over 2. Kapag meron tayong ganito na fraction over fraction, i-form lang natin siya as division of two fractions. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative of the quotient of 1/2 and 3/2. Paano nga ba ulit tayo mag-divide ng fraction or RAEs? Kailangan natin ng reciprocal ng divisor, then proceed in multiplication. Ano ba ang reciprocal ng 3 over 2? That is 2 over 3. So, kapag ganito po, pwede tayong mag-cross cancellation ng ating mga common factors. At meron tayong common factor, we have positive 2. Pag kinancel natin yun, magiging 1 na lang sila. So, ano na lang po yung matitira? 1 times 1 is 1 and 1 times 3 is 3. And negative po, huwag kakalimutan, nandun po siya sa mismong form natin. At magiging result po natin ay negative 1/3 for our slope. And pareho lang po yung naging result. Okay? So, wag po kayong matatakot kapag meron tayong fraction over fraction. I-form lang natin siya as division of two fractions. And then, dahil may division, magre-reciprocate ng divisor. Then, proceed in multiplication. Pwede na tayong mag-cross cancellation kung may makakancel nga ba. Then, multiply the result. And pareho lang po ang nakuha nating slope. Last example na tayo. Example number 10, 3/4 x minus 1/2 y is equals to 1/3. So, again, this is written in standard form and pwede po natin gamitin muna si short method ng pagkuha ng slope in the standard form of the equation. So, meron tayong negative a over b is equals to the slope. So, kunin natin ang ating a, that is the numerical coefficient of x in standard form and 3/4 po yun. Then, kunin natin yung b sa ating standard form and that is the numerical coefficient of y in the standard form. And that is negative 1/2. Huwag nyo pong kalimutan na meron tayong minus kaya magiging negative po si 1/2. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative of 3/4 all over negative 1/2. So, dahil meron tayong two negatives and negative times negative is positive, so pwede na nating alisin yung dalawang negative na yun. Kasi magiging positive naman po siya. So, ang resulting po natin na fraction is 3/4 divided by 1/2. From there, i-reciprocate natin si 1/2, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 over 1, then multiply na po. Now, sa pag-multiply po, pwede tayong mag-cross cancellation ng may common factor. So, meron tayong 2 at saka 4. Pag kinancel natin yan, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 and then 1. So, 3 times 1 is 3 and then 2 times 1 is 2. The result is 3 over 2 as our m. 3 over 2 as our slope. Now, try natin po i-rewrite into slope-intercept form. Ano po? Para makita kung same result nga ba talaga. So far naman po, sa apat na nating example, same result naman po yung nakukuha natin. Ano po? So, rewrite na natin siya. Huwag na nating patagalin to. Multiply na natin yung ating equation by the LCD. Ano po ang LCD ng 4, ng 2, at ng 3? That is positive 12. So, multiply natin on both sides yung ating equation by positive 12. So, 12 times 3/4, matitira na lang po sa 12 ay 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 9x. 12 times negative 1/2 is 6. Okay? 6 times 1 is 6y. And then 1/3 times 12. So, makakancel po natin yung 12 at saka yung 3. Divisible sila both by 3. Matitira na lang po ay 4. So, from here, rewrite natin siya as slope-intercept form na po. Paano po? Again, kailangan matira si y dito sa ating left side. Kailangan natin ng additive inverse ni positive 9x. And that is negative 9x. Then, rewrite po natin yan. Yung ating term na may x ay nasa unahan po dito sa ating right side of the equation. Then, since meron pa rin tayong negative 6 na kasama ng y, divide pa natin yung ating equation by negative 6. Okay? Kasi kailangan natin ay si positive y lamang. Magkakaroon tayo ng y is equals to negative 9x over negative 6 plus 4 all over negative 6. So, from here, i-perform pa po natin siya para makuha na natin yung final nating slope-intercept form. As you can see, we have negative 9 and negative 6. Both of them are divisible by 3, right? And then, yung ating negative, we can cancel that out na already kasi negative divided by negative is positive. So, divide natin siya by 3. Magkakaroon tayo ng 9 divided by 3 is 3 and then 3 divided by 3 is 2. And again, positive na po siya. Then, dito naman po sa sumunod na term, divisible sila by positive 2. So, divide natin si 4 by 2, magiging 2. Si 6 divided by 2, magiging 3. Okay? Now, ano po yung kasama ng ating variable x? That will be our slope, and that is positive 3 halves or 3 over 2. Now, same result po ulit ang nakuha natin. So, ibig sabihin, pwede tayong gumamit ng short method on finding the slope in the standard form of the equation, or pwede naman po magre-write tayo. Then, kung ano po yung makukuha natin na numerical coefficient ng x, yun po yung magiging slope natin. So, that ends my video lesson about finding the slope of the line using its equation. Okay? Meron man tayong equation na naka-slope intercept form na, or meron man tayong equation na naka-standard form pa lang, both of them, kaya nating mahanap ang ating slope. Ano po? Tandaan lamang, ang ating slope in the equation ay yung numerical coefficient ng x sa slope-intercept form. I hope you learned something from this video. Huwag kalimutang mag-thumbs up, mag-subscribe, at mag-click ng notification bell button para ma-notify kayo kapag nag-upload ako ng another videos. Okay? Bye-bye!